Hi, within this section, we're going to focus on network penetration testings. So what is a network penetration test? So we're going to focus on network attacks. So we're going to attack on routers, and we're going to attack on computers that are connected to that router. So we're going to learn about attacks that are specific to networks. So we have three main sections in this subject. Okay, we have pre-network connection, and we will try to connect to that network. After that, when we are connected, we're going to see post-network connection attacks. And before we try to connect to the network, we're going to see how we can set up our computer in order to be ready for attacking to the networks. Because in the second part of the subject, we're going to try and break the passwords of the routers. And when we try and get the password, then we will be connected, then we can run some network attacks to the other computers on the same network. And in order to do this, within the first section, we're going to need a USB Wi-Fi card. Why do we need it? Because we are using a virtual machine. So your own computer or your own laptop has its own USB Wi-Fi card. It's not USB actually, it has its own Wi-Fi card, built-in Wi-Fi card inside of it. But your own computer uses it. So we're going to need another one, a USB Wi-Fi card, external Wi-Fi card that we can use with our virtual machine. And don't worry, I'm going to show you how to get it and how to install it. And this is actually optional. So this is something that you will have to buy. Okay, and if you don't want to spend money at this time, then you're welcome to not buy it. And if you choose not to buy it, it will affect your practices on section 6, 7, and 8. From the section 9, you will start practicing all the attacks again, and you will do that up until the very end, section 40. But in the section 6, 7, and 8, you will need a USB Wi-Fi card. So this is purely optional. If you want to buy it, I will show you how to buy it. If you want to install it, I will show you how to install it. But if you don't buy it, then don't bother at all. But you have to, I suggest you watch these sections as well. Even though if you don't have any USB Wi-Fi card, you can still learn some methods from these sections. And these sections are actually short, so just watch them and try and learn how to break the router passwords. So maybe in your later career, you may want to learn about this and you may want to practice this with a USB Wi-Fi card, then you will know how to do them. Okay, so within the next section, we're going to see how can we buy a USB Wi-Fi card and what kinds of USB Wi-Fi cards are compatible with Kali Linux. So we're going to stop here. But don't worry, even if you don't buy this, you're still going to learn the network attacks because you will be practicing the post-network connection no matter what, because we're going to practice this post-network attacks on NAT network because it simulates. It enables us to simulate network attacks because all the machines, all the virtual machines like Windows and Kali Linux will be on the same network anyway, thanks to NAT network. And it doesn't allow us to simulate these router attacks, so that's why we're going to need it. So let's stop here and do that within the next lecture.